Ted Hahn has proudly and with great distinction served his alma mater since he completed a bachelor's degree in finance and logistics in 1965, as well as his MBA in those areas of study 2 years later. In recognition of that outstanding support, the University of Toledo Alumni Association is pleased to present Susie's husband with its prestigious Blue Tea Award for 2016. Pretty in pink, Ted still isn't sure about this picture. He was nurtured by a single mother, Bernice, who was a teacher in Toledo Public Schools for 40 years. Raised in the Old South End before moving to West Toledo, Ted did what most boys did back then. He played ball and pretended he was a Western movie star. But it wasn't all fun and games. Bernice wanted to make sure her only child was well-rounded. Much to his chagrin, Ted took piano lessons. His interest? Well, it was as fleeting as a Bowling Green lead over Toledo in football. Ted graduated from Whitmer High School in 1960. He attended Loyola University of Chicago for 2 years before transferring to TU because Bernice and his grandmother, Mabel Moriarty, needed help at home. It was the best thing that could have happened. Ted says he got a great education, financed by working summers in maintenance for Toledo Public Schools in Christ the King Parish, and by driving a school bus for Washington local schools the rest of the year. Ted's been behind the wheel driving the bus as well as snowmobiles, race cars, and boats ever since. Hired by the Toledo Trust Company in its trust investment division after commencement, he rose quickly through the ranks, eventually becoming Senior Vice President of Trust Corp., a successor to the Toledo Trust Company. In 1990, Trust Corp was sold to Society Bank and Trust in Cleveland. When several members of the Trust Corp Board of Directors became unhappy with Society's lack of local community interest, they approached Norm Ryer's son-in-law and 2 other former senior officers of Trust Corp with the desire of establishing a local trust firm. Thus began Ted's time as a founding partner of the Trust Company of Toledo, which provides trust and investment services. The man who enjoys auto racing as much as the late great Dale Earnhardt has managed fixed income funds for the likes of Owens, Illinois, the Teamsters, and Toledo's firefighters. Semi-retired since 2012, Ted's leadership has helped grow the Trust Company of Toledo into a firm which now manages $2.9 billion in assets. Those who know Ted know that Susie is his biggest asset. Ted married the 1970 graduate of the Judith Herb College of Education in 1989, and ever since, she has encouraged our awardees' involvement with the university. Ted served as president of the Alumni Association during the 2004-2005 school year. Jamie Farr's friend is the longest-serving member of the Alumni Association's Awards Committee and has also served on the UT Foundation's Board of Trustees. Ted and his wife are also major donors to the university. They established and endowed the Susie and Ted Hahn Alumni Scholarship Fund, which supports students with great financial need. The couple, standing alongside former Canadian Prime Minister Brian Mulroney, has also been generous to other academic projects, the Athletics Department and the Alumni Association, where they have a bench in the Kester Alumni Pavilion. And when UT's women's golf team visits their winter home in Daytona Beach, Florida, Ted and Susie gladly provide food and lodging. Spending most of the year in Rossford allows the pair to spend lots of time at the university and with Ted's growing family, which consists of son Sean Gilly and daughter Julie Visser, and 5 grandchildren, Colin, Hannah, Oliver, Tegan, and Mara. A doggone good friend to the University of Toledo and its Alumni Association, Ted Hahn is the 2016 Blue Tea Award winner.